My joy is my responsibility. And here's an easy way to make sure I always have access to it. Yo, what's going on, you guys? Look, I've told you about my joy traps, which are the alarms I set on my phone to keep me focused on what's important to me and how to live my best life through my best behavior. But what I haven't shared with you is something I call my joy box. Boom. It's a box that actually says joy on it. You may not have one of these, but you can create one. Within this joy box are all the things that bring me joy. All the things that bring me joy. And I really want to share this at the end of 2020 to help you not just cope with 2020, but to provide a practical way of how to pull the best out of 2020. Trust me when I tell you, 2020 has equipped you. There are tools available to you. Do not throw away the value of 2020 just because a few things frustrated you. God is not wasteful. He doesn't create waste. That means if he gave you 2020, there was something in it that was specifically for you. And I want you to go back to 2020, find those somethings, put them in a box. Put them in a box that you can refer back to often. That will help propel you to the places that God has prepared for you in 2021. I say it again, put them in a box so that they can help propel you to the places that God has prepared for you in 2021. So here's a few things that are in my box. This is not just a 2020 box for me. This has been the last few years of my life, but it's little things that mean something to you. Only you may know what these things are. Only you may know what they mean. Only you may know the significance of them, and they may only have an impact on you. And guess what? That's okay, because they're not intended to have an impact or bring anybody else joy but you. You take these little things, cards, pictures, significant money, whatever it is, you put them in a box. And what happens is that you're trapping this magical moment that you've experienced this year or throughout your life. And when you pull it out, it's like a time machine. It takes you back to that powerful moment. It brings you into this mental state of maybe bliss, ecstasy, peace, comfort when you need it most. A joy box is a powerful way to remember past victories. And it's something about remembering past victories that pumps up your confidence. It's something about being put back in those mental states that remind you of who you are and how much you've accomplished in this life. It's something about being in those positive and powerful mental states that releases potential that's packed up inside of you. A joy box can be something that you refer back to on your down days, or you can implement it into your life as a weekly practice to revisit this box to stay fueled up in a very unique way that's specific to you. So I hope this video helps someone. Maybe this is an idea you do. Maybe it's not a vision board this year. Maybe it's not a vision board this year. Maybe it is a joy box that you create that will help keep you fueled, that will remind you of all the wonderful and powerful things that happened in 2020 so that you don't show up to 2021 ill-equipped. God gave you this year for a reason. Pack it up in this box. Continue to do this year after year. Trust and believe. This box will come in handy. It will help you get past some of the hardest tests, and it will remind you of who you are, and definitely remind you of what you're capable of. If this video is helpful to you, just drop a hashtag joy in the comments below, share it with one of your friends, and have a beautiful and productive 2021. My joy is my responsibility, and here's the easy way to make sure I always have access to it. Look, this is what you do. Listen. You put the best of 2020 in a box. You put them in a box, and you hold on to it. My hope is that with this, you don't just trash this whole year, throw this whole year out, forget it ever happened, but that you take the valuable lessons that were a part of 2020 and use them to live your best 2021.